So my name is Jonathan Lee, and this is my Unity 1 final project slideshow. So basically, what is my idea? So my main idea was to make a adventure game from you escaping a cave. And basically, my idea was basically from the very start of the course, I started gathering ideas from every module's final project. So I just roll a ball from the epic gameplay that you have slopes and like small caves from the version 3 V4, where we had terrain features and lava features that I made myself with lighting and like a dark medieval setting, which all summed up to make this epic cave project that I made right now. So what did I use? So mainly I use a set height feature, which helps makes the height, which makes it very blocky and unnatural. So then I use a smooth height, which is not provided here, but it's like one of these buttons. If you click this drop down, there will be a smooth height feature that will help you make the land more naturalized and smooth, which I use here to make it look more natural. And so first, my first demo example is the Tesla Project version 1, which is actually like the first version of the project I made. I think we will see very similar parts due to it, like this small cave part and this like platform part. I changed materials, which are just colors, and you will see the lava a lot during this project. And then another thing I used was a prefab, which would basically mean you could drag an object like this into like the game with all the component values without having to reset it or anything happening, which helps my game be much easier. So this is my project demo. You can see it's pretty similar to like the original. I removed the directional light, which makes like the sun, makes it very bright, and replaced it with lava lights, which I set to orange. You can see here with like the pixels to make it glow orange and make it very intense and dark. So it's like scary that you have to escape the cave. And then I put death script on it, which makes you die whenever you touch the lava, which makes it harder. So you have to jump on the blocks. And right here, we can see like a dark alleyway you have to go through and stuff like that with Minecraft designed in Blender, which I'll talk about more on the next slide. So Project Demo 2. So I made this gun blade, gun pickaxe, whatever you call it, in Blender. So I made a pickaxe part like up here to match the description of the cave to help you mine things and help you shoot things from a distance, as it said a gun blade, which helps you shoot from a distance and mine it up close. And then I model all these assets in Blender 3.4.3, which is like the current version of Blender, which includes these rocks that I made in Blender to make a cave setting because you can't put terrain above terrain. And then I used Unit Blender to design this gun, and I used everything else in Unity. So my all-time favorite in this course is to pick up all the information I used to make this final project, and the final projects that were on the other courses, such as the 3v4 and the module 2, had very important scripts and major features that helped me design the project I created today. So, how can I improve my project? So basically, my project currently is a little bit vague, which means that there's not that many other details other from lava, glow, and like stuff like that. So I could probably improve more environmental details or settings, such as like rocks, settings, natural settings, and things that would happen in a real cave, and more materials and textures to make the cave look more natural, and basic details about Minecraft, which is I just stated. Thank you. And now we can go check out the actual project, which I can pull up right now. So this is the final project. So I'm gonna play the game just to give an example of what the game can be like. So as you spawn in, you see this torch and your gun. You can shoot, but there's no object to shoot right now. So I could go later and show you the things that can shoot. So the torch lights up the path that you go. So you can go around, go here. You follow this gray path here, and the lava has glow on it and a bunch of epic settings, which we can see lacks a little bit environmental details I think improve. You're walking through the cave, which is currently just land, and the sun falls. And the first mine shaft of the entire game, which is modeled in Blender. The rocks are also made in Blender. So after you go here, you can go down this part, which is a little tougher because you have to like jump over it. So you can walk down down, down. You can go up here, jump, jump, jump. And then right here, you can jump on this platform with lava underneath, so you die if you touch it. You can jump on here. You can choose a split path. You can jump on those platforms and go over there, or you can just go around. For the sake of this, I'm just gonna go on here, just because it's probably more fun to show. And it shows the feature of the double jump, which you can use to help you cross a bigger gap, like here. Like one wouldn't make it, so you can double jump just to make it. You can go on either of those. You can go that way or this way. So we can go this way, which is cooler because it's very dark and scary. So right here, it's really dark, and you have to find your way to the next path, which is right here. Here, here, here. You see the wall, you go around. You'll hear another mine shaft. More mine shafts inside the cave. Go around. And you have to be careful because if you fall in the lava, you're dead. So you keep walking on the path. And right here, we see some blocks that you can shoot down. So they have a health script on, so I can shoot it with my gun. And they die, which is pretty cool. You go to another mine shaft, and you come here. Be careful, because there's a gap here. And you go around again into another mine shaft. You go here, which is tighter. You have to jump over that gap, go around, go around. And then this is the part we just went through, which is actually pretty cool. And then right here, you go through more mine shafts, more rocks above you. And be careful here, because the lighting gets weaker as you go more forward. And now you have to know where to go. So you can go up here to go, and now the lighting is weaker, so you have to follow the lava light. So you can see the gaps, and you have to be careful going through. And we're almost at our end zone where the goal of the game is to end at. So you have to be careful. So I'm sticking to the border just so I don't fall off the platform accidentally. Going here, here, here. And after going, we can see that there are torches on the floor now. And we can see there's some particles. And this is the part where it's like actually harder to go because like the lighting's weaker. And you have to be careful on where you're going because there are trick paths that will lead you to the abyss of darkness. And so basically you have to follow the paths properly or else you will lose. You can go down here, go here, go here, down, down, down. You can go here or else you will fall. Down, down, down. And congratulations, you have arrived home with your bed and everything. And then the final message is thank you for listening to my presentation and this game that I made.